naked woman packed tight with only 8 inches in between 2 commercial buildings in Santa Ana.
It's time for breaking news with your host, Bob Had a Thought.
I had both of your cars towed.
What?
Yeah, I had both of your cars towed. You fucking took my spot again, and then he parked in your spot.
That wasn't my car. I didn't take a car today.
I took an
Doesn't
Uber
fucking
here.
matter. I'm tired of bullshit.
Your
car is just
randomly got other people's cars towed?
whoever's car was in my spot is towed, and I'm pretty sure the Natterbater, I saw him walk out of it.
No, I was just smoking weed with Donnie. That was Donnie's car. He's gonna be pissed.
It's not.
It was Donnie's new car.
Fuck.
Was it a Subaru Outback?
Donnie. Yeah.
You're a dick.
Wow. Oh, I'll fix that later.
Didn't even get into your first segment and you're already breaking the goddamn news. You're supposed to be doing this. You know what? You're lucky our flights got canceled because you were supposed to be doing everything this week. We weren't even supposed to be here.
I didn't want to do that anyway, so I'm fine with this.
Oh, just
fine.
Hi, I'm Bob Had a Thought. Tonight, how to win the war of the flies. Naked and cemented, you'll never forget this rescue. We cover the horse who withholds sexual assault charges, while the accused lied mislaid. Plus, the shady tactics large corporations use to make more money. With me, I have Jake and the Natterbater. We're going to take it over to the Natterbater and see what's going on inside the Natterbater tonight. Nope, not what I meant.
His butt nut. It was sloppy ass butt. I'm in a.
You definitely lost your privileges for opening.
Come on, it was just butt stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw that was
from Donnie's colonoscopy. That's where I got the footage. Did you know if you pay enough money, they give you the footage of the colonoscopy?
I don't know why you would show that or what made you think that was a good idea, but
wasn't that cool though? I mean, you didn't even give me a chance. I was gonna branch off from the butt stuff, but you kind of cut me short.
Nope. We're gonna move on.
All right.
You were inside his colon?
Butt stuff.
War. Flies will rise. Did you know your smelly shit tubes are a dreamland for flies? The plumbing you'd rather not smell has these little fart fuckers aroused and ready for your sweaty ass. Intelligent drain flies can cause bronchial asthma, and the problems get worse from there. Your body can become a parasitic wasteland for fly larvae, not a party you want to host. The flies even leave behind parasitic nematodes. So how do you deal with these little farty smarties plotting against you? The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So let chemicals, media, and political policies subdue the flies for you. First, get them addicted to powerful drain cleaners. Import it little by little until the flies are selling the drugs themselves. Then introduce fun, engaging games and movies that kill traditions and loyalty while contributing to the increase in rebellious youth. When the flies are divided and confused, establish your own political influences. Mandate laws and regulations that push unhealthy practices. In a few years, you'll be fly-free. Or you could just nuke the bastards with some bleach. We are going to take you over to Jake. Well, that's a... Are you training for the war?
Hey, Bob. Sorry, Bob. There's just flies everywhere. Yeah, we were trying to get some training in here, and these just flies just keep attacking us. They seem like they're like grouping and becoming like... I don't know what they're doing. Becoming an army, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
actually
goodness.
what's happening right now. We have an uprise in flies. It's the war of the flies.
Well, we're hot and sweaty. It's humid in here, and now we have to deal with flies. This isn't a fucking barn, Bob. Why are you sending?
You are in a gym.
Yeah, but it stinks. Jesus, they're getting organized.
Did you give one of the flies the camera? It kind of looks like the fly is controlling the camera. Where's Donnie?
Donnie, I don't know where Donnie is. I think he's actually on the phone right now with the police trying to find where his car is. I don't know. The camera, we have it actually. Oh, yeah, Donnie put the camera on that fly strip, so it's just bouncing back and forth. So that makes more sense why. Oh my goodness.
All right, well, we'll take it over to the Natterbater and let you handle some shit there.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to kill these flies, man. Bob, can you help?
Boom.
Oh, you're.
Boom.
Well, that's cool. That's a good idea.
Boom. 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 My equipment's new.
What?
It's new. Hold on a second.
You can't just start. We're live right now.
Right.
Here
we go. Buzz, motherfucker. I say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. I say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. I say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. Say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. Say buzz. Cousin Buzz, motherfucker. Say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. Say buzz. Buzz, motherfucker. Say buzz.
That was an interesting turn there, Natterbater. I appear to be missing. Oh shit! I'm really missing.
I'm telling you, the equipment was a little goofy this week. That's good. That's a good sausage.
Okay, Donnie.
That's nice.
Well, it seems to have me back now. So even though it's not perfect, we'll continue on.
We can just cut it in post.
We'll cut it in post for sure.
I thought this was live, though.
It is live, and I'm very frustrated with all of you. Because this is your fault now.
We shouldn't even be here this week.
Next week, dude. We'll go on vacation next week.
Fucking flies!
They're really fighting you over there, aren't they? This war is a strong one, isn't it? Stuck naked woman rescued after naked woman packed tight with only 8 inches in between 2 commercial buildings in Santa Ana was rescued Tuesday. It's a mystery how she got trapped. The suspected step-sibling is in custody. Firefighters took turns drilling and banging until the concrete berthed the woman in Section C. We're going to take you over to Jake. He is at the next location now.
There's still fucking flies everywhere, Bob.
Well, that looks sweaty. I'm sure there's lots of flies.
Yeah, I like this location.
I'm sure you do. What is going on back there? Everything. I'm pretty sure I can see your trip.
This is the new Vivid Studios. The porn production company.
What?
They're doing the stuck porn, just like the.
Why is everybody covered in glitter except for you?
Well,
are they giants?
No, that's how. We haven't started my scene yet. I am going to do a scene for the studio, and the only way to get the body glitter on me is to rub my body on their bodies. So that's the only way, and they are gigantic.
They're just huge people.
It's like, you ever see that episode of Futurama, Death by Snoozu?
Yeah.
The Amazonian people? They're huge.
That would explain the movement and why it's so slow.
Right. They kind of remind me of, at the end of a Never-Ending Story, the statues when their eyes open and the laser goes. That's kind of what they portray to me. If they see any impurities in your soul, you get blasted.
Wait, and you're going to have sex with them? That seems very unsafe for you, Jake.
Wish me luck, Bob. You want to come over? Actually, after the.
Are you going to do your job?
It's pretty stinky over there.
Are you tripping too?
No, we just smoked a little with Donnie, like I said.
What did Donnie have?
It was just
PCP.
That's what it looks like, but how is it coming through the cameras? Nice. Police seek a man having sex with horses.
What?
Warning: a warning has been issued in Norfolk. If you own a horse farm, there is a deranged man ready and willing to mount your horses. An unidentified man at Turner Hill Equestrian was caught on security cameras inside of a horse, wiggling his willy. Investigators collected genetic samples to use in the investigation, then placed bets on the results. I'm going to take you over to Jake. I believe he's on the hunt. He's going to get us some more information about this man.
Get ready to go live, Donnie. Oh, there we go. Hey, Bob, we're live here. We haven't seen...
I see that.
Yeah, we have not seen any horse rapists around. We have seen whore racists, but no horse rapists.
Okay. Where are you exactly?
We're at the training facility where the equestrians, the little guys that ride the horses, they practice doing their runs and jumps, and then they breed them in the back.
Just the same guy over and over again? Is there any other competitors, or is it just a single training?
Well, right now this is just Marco. He's just been training on Thunder Goblin for the last few minutes. They do about 40-50 laps and then they switch up.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take it back over to the Natterbater.
Well, if you take it to the Natterbater, be careful.
Why?
I heard he has been dabbling in some horse exercises, if you say.
Okay, I'm going to take it back to the Natterbater. I'm very scared now.
He's been stretching his penis.
Oh my God.
What
made you think this was a good
Deep inside space, I'm floating around, but I can feel the sides of my face. I said, stinky stink on my stink, got a big old lamp on my shit, it stink. When you go up inside my butt cheeks, girl, it's stinky and pink.
Well, that is definitely an interesting place for you to be. I did not know that was inside of a horse. You told me it was Donnie. So we're just going to keep moving on and maybe get yourself out of that horse.
Okay.
Servings. Are you getting your share? Inflation has a family, and its rich uncle is hoarding ounces of food for extra cash. It's called shrinkflation. And it's one way companies hide shrinking pockets while making higher profits off of broke-ass consumers. Smaller toilet paper rolls equals unhappy holes, but changing your spending habits will teach inconsiderate corporations that you create their foundation. Millions of consumers are already avoiding brands shedding ounces off of their premium products. Some are even using it as inspiration to make their own junk foods at home, like mac and cheese ice cream. Never mind, that's unfoundly real. The lack of poise even has started lawsuits, such as Subway's tuna is not tuna. After lab results, the tuna was described as made from anything but tuna. But are these shortages even real problems? An agavacity, an advocacy group filed a lawsuit. A group filed a lawsuit with Smithfield Foods.
Just read the lines, Bob.
Trying. A group filed a lawsuit with Smithfield Foods, the nation's largest pork producer. Smithfield Foods is under accusation of falsely formulating fears of meat shortages during the pandemic to keep its operations fully running. However, if the shortage wasn't real, where was the meat going? Well, in April, the industry exported 129,000 tons, a record amount of pork, to China. An investigation found that Americans were never really at risk of a severe meat shortage, but many companies risk bankruptcy after entering litigation. Experts say if litigation continues without bailouts, we will soon enter a meat shortage. Deflation's evil twin brother could internationally devalue the American dollar if the trend continues. We're going to take you over to Jake, who is on the scene.
Make money, 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 take money, money. Huh! Make money, 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 take money, Bob. What? What's happening, Bob?
What is happening?
We're making money over here, baby.
How are you making money?
I'm playing the machines at the hospital.
How does that make you money?
Well, if they go into a coma, that's a 2-to-1. And if they die,
you're making bets on.
Yeah, for 4-to-1, Bob. It's easy money. I'm telling you what. A lot of these old people, I know who's gonna croak and who's got a couple more weeks left in them. It's almost like a pool, like when you pick when the babies do. It's like when's this bitch gonna die? It's a great money making machine, man.
I do not understand that.
Well, maybe if you paid us a little more and didn't tow Donnie's car, I wouldn't have to do these fucked up situations to make money, bro.
Did you guys cash your checks yet?
No.
Donnie.
Did you even fucking check the mailbox?
Donnie was taking care of it, and he didn't bring us back cash. He brought us back a bunch of wet cigarettes.
Do you remember that Donnie's a fucking drug addict? Don't give him your money.
Well,
we went over this.
We told you to get rid of Donnie. You said, no, we got to keep him
He's
around.
the best camera guy we have.
He sounds like a real good piece of work.
You guys are telling me how much you like Donnie all the time. What has changed?
I'd rather have Debbie. Because she at least knows the way around like a set and like how to treat the talent. And Donnie, he's just been getting on my last nerve, man.
So what did Donnie do?
Well, Donnie took all of our money, said he was investing it, so now we have to try to make our way here because even, you know what, I don't even want to get into it. Donnie is about to cut my camera because...
So he invested all your money into false porn, fake porn, 3D animated porn. That's what you're telling me?
Maybe.
The reason I know is because he used the fucking company email and he's using some web-based program to make this shit.
Oh! Eldridge is about to kick it. Hold up.
We're playing nursing home roulette. Dum, 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 dum.
When you wake up in the middle of the night and your kidneys hurt, or maybe you're next, or maybe it's Evelyn down the hall. She's not sure if she's gonna slip or fall. She ate a Cheeto, stuck in her throat. Now she's gonna choke, gonna die in the middle of the lobby with Bobby. Bobby, the orderly guy's name's Bobby. Bobby.
Oh my God.
Natterbater is so much better than Donnie.
In which way?
Donnie's not even on the show. He's just a camera guy.
Donnie's a piece of shit, man.
What did
please.
Yo, fuck Donnie.
I'll run over the numbers and see if we can afford to hire Debbie.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said, Bob. Jesus Christ. Maybe we will be here next week.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay, but you guys are gonna have to take on some more jobs.
Sure.
What do you...
Yeah, because
What
I'm
kind
not
of
already.
jobs?
Well, we're
Yeah,
gonna have
what?
to get rid of Terry and an Eskimo bar, and we're gonna have to make room because they're getting paid the lowest, and you know they're not that helpful. So
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they suck.
Eskimo Bar is probably the worst sound guy I've ever had.
yeah, he's definitely a
He
very.
changes my gear every week, and I don't even know which button's what anymore. Half the time I'm doing. I don't even know which thing I'm on.
Why does he touch your gear?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know why Eskimo Bar is always touching this shit.
Yeah, but you take that home with you.
No, I mean like the board.
Oh, like not your looper machine, like the whole. He's just fucking with your sound in general.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of putting my mistakes on him
I
at this
feel like
point.
you're kind of just like you suck sometimes.
Like,
You blame it on people.
Bob, there you go again with your big head.
Hey, it's not big if it's true.
Hey, just because you grow your hair out to make it bigger than ours doesn't mean you're smarter than us.
That's
Come on,
exactly
Bob.
what it means.
Well, pretty soon my hair's gonna be longer than
If
yours,
I didn't
Bob.
have this hair, I would look like a freak because my brain's bigger than normal people.
Is that why you grow your hair?
It's not hair; it's a wig.
You're the brain?
I don't like that.
Well, so
Bobby the brain had a thought.
So, who's the muscle? Who's the looks? And who's the brain?
Well, I'm obviously all three.
No. You got to split those up. Who's what?
I think, Bob, you're putting me at my wit's end. I think I might quit.
Okay, you can be the muscle.
I'm quitting.
Do you want to be the muscle?
Okay, you
I'm
can
out.
be the
Nope.
beauty.
What about the looks?
I'll give you the looks.
I am off of the show.
So well, I just scheduled a plastic surgery.
I'm already gone.
Great. Good job, Bob. Now we lost Jake.
He'll be back. He always comes back.
He says, like, Donnie bounces back, but I don't know if Jake's gonna.
Donnie hasn't said a fucking word in 3 episodes, so I'm really concerned he didn't bounce back, and you guys are weakening and burning him all over the backstage, because I've seen him, but you guys are always right next to him.
Hey, yo, it's me, Donnie. I got diabetes. I'm still here. I heard everything you said.
Okay, Donnie. Is that really you, or is that just a Natterbater with a voice filter?
That was just me. It was just Natterbating. I'm sorry. Donnie's not here.
Where's Donnie then? Who's operating the camera?
Probably smoking weed in his car at the fucking tow truck yard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
At the junkyard.
That's why Donnie's not
He was
here.
still in it, sleeping it off when it got towed. So he's probably in the middle of the junkyard, just fucking rocked, thinking about sausage.
How would he not wait? Oh, he is a heavy sleeper with the diabetes.
Yeah, he goes out, and sometimes he's gonna lose a leg. I know he's about to lose a foot.
Like at least a toe, right?
The foot.
The foot? You think it's that far already?
I mean, shit's looking purple last time I saw him.
Donnie
Yeah, but
Toa.
they can like pump it backwards if they really wanted to.
Oh, like
They hook it up to like a
pickle puff.
yeah, like they tie it off and then they just squeeze it down.
It's like frosting in a tube,
Yeah, but it's his leg.
but it's the blood in the leg.
Yeah.
It's like Joe from Family Guy getting run over like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake's back. He didn't quit.
Oh, he's back. Yes.
I knew I saw him waltz back
we're
in
gonna
here.
end it there before reality breaks.
Okay.